Welcome to the Safe Money Retirement Show with your host, Tim Wood. Tim is a retirement and income specialist, certified financial fiduciary, and the founder of SafeMoneyRetirement.com. Tim primarily serves Western North Carolina, East Tennessee, and Southwest Virginia, but he's sought after nationally for his expertise in helping people secure their retirements. Mr. Wood is a licensed life insurance professional in multiple states and specializes in working with people who are near retirement and those who have already retired with wealth management, income planning, and asset protection strategies using life, health, long-term care, and annuity insurance products. And now, here to talk with you about securing your retirement, your host, Tim Wood.
Welcome to the Safe Money Retirement Show. I'm Tim Wood, an asset and retirement protection and guaranteed income specialist. Who are you relying on to help you navigate the years after you retire until you pass away? It's a really important question that people need to really think about. Is there someone that's got qualifications, that has experience, that has expertise and specializes in that? Or is it a friend or family member that don't specialize in it at all and you're listening to what they're saying? Or is it someone that maybe has helped you get to where you are, but their specialty may not be retirement? Their specialty may be growth during your earlier years. So we're going to talk today about what is really important when you're specifically planning for retirement and what you need to do to make sure that you're ready. Also, if you don't already have a copy of my book, you hear me say it every single week, get a copy of Safe Money Retirement, Your Game Plan for Success for yourself. You can get a free copy right at our website, SafeMoneyRetirement.com, or you can call us 24/7 at 833-413-SAFE. That's 833-413-7233. We'll send you a copy absolutely free, no obligation. It's how we like to help people understand how all these products you hear me talk about work, how our company works, how it works with all the clients and client stories and everything. So get your free copy so you can really start to hone in on what's best for you. Now, let's talk about where you're getting your retirement advice right now. What is their expertise? Are you talking to someone that is, well, first of all, I would always make sure you're talking to someone that is a certified financial fiduciary. Now, you've heard me talk about this now for years. What does that mean? That someone that is a certified financial fiduciary is bound to do everything in their client's best interest 100% of the time. So that's number one. It's kind of sad that we have to have that because every agent should do that, and I hope that they do. But being a certified financial fiduciary kind of, pushes that right out there to the front. So that being said, but then beyond that, does someone have expertise in retirement income? And how you should take retirement income. How should you take retirement income? And can whoever is helping you, lead you down the path to make sure that however you're taking that income is the proper way for you. I'm going to just take a real quick side note. If you haven't already taken the RISA, the Retirement Income Style Awareness Assessment, I highly, highly recommend that you do that. You can do that right on my website, SafeMoneyRetirement.com. Just click on the RISA tab. It's completely free. It's going to take you 10 or 15 minutes. It's like one of those personality profiles, but it's put together by PhDs specifically to help you figure out what's going to be the best way for you in retirement as far as bringing you happiness in retirement when it relates to income. So that being said, but make sure whoever is talking to you about your retirement has expertise and qualifications in retirement income, not necessarily just in growing money like a regular broker. They're fantastic. They're great. But the problem is, unless they can get you guaranteed income that you cannot outlive, then it's IFCOM. Then it's, boy, I sure hope I'm going to have enough, and I hope there's not a major market event, and I hope such and such happens in Washington or whatever around the world. It's a lot of ifs. That's not the way that I like to help my clients make sure that they're planning for their retirement. So that's number one. Make sure that as far as income, that they've got your best interest at heart and that they really have the expertise to tell you what's available. And how can you set up these plans to where, okay, I've built up this lump sum over my lifetime. What's the best way now to convert that into a guaranteed income stream my spouse and I can't outlive? What's the best way to do that? Is there a way to do that and also maybe include a long-term care benefit on top of it? Is that possible? How does that work? So you need to make sure that you are with someone that is specializing in retirement income. This is one of the most important decisions of your life. You don't want to just go and get, you all heard me say before, the Waffle House answer. I'm not throwing off on Waffle House. I'm actually a fan of that place. But you don't want to just go get the Waffle House answer, because that's what all the guys down at the Waffle House said when you said, how should I take my money out? Oh, well, you should take 4%. Haven't you heard that before? Well, yeah, that was true back in the 80s. These days, probably more like 2 to 2.5%. So is there a way to get more than 2 to 2.5% and have it last? Is there a way to get three times that, or maybe a little more than 3 times that, and it be guaranteed? The answer to those questions is yes, as long as you're with the right person. So just make sure whoever you are getting your retirement planning advice from is someone that specializes in retirement income planning. That's the first thing that you need to do. Now, there's another piece on top of that, and I'm not going to talk too much about it, but that's the growth plans. Once you have your retirement income all set up and you know that you've got as much income as you need, then we look at growth plans on top of that. Some people want to have those and leave those as legacies for, descendants once they're gone. Some people want to use those and use them possibly for a long-term care benefit if they ever need it. There's a lot of different things. Some just want to keep growing it, right? I mean, you can just keep growing it and use that money too. But that's kind of almost the second stage of what you really need to focus on in retirement. In retirement is all about income. That's what retirement's about. Making sure you've got enough income now, making sure you're going to have enough income in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, maybe 40 years with medical advancements, depending on how early you retire. So that is the number one thing, is who are you getting your retirement advice from? And the number one thing is make sure that they know what they're talking about when it comes to income, because again, this is one of the most important decisions of your life. And if you make it wrong, it can hurt you and your spouse for the rest of your life. So let's make sure that you get with someone, certified financial fiduciary, and an expert in retirement income that can help make sure your retirement is as happy as it can be. This is Tim Wood, your host of the Safe Money Retirement Show. I'll be right back after this informative message.
Is your money sitting on the sidelines in a CD, savings account, or money market account, earning next to nothing? If you have your money in a bank, the value of your money is getting destroyed by inflation. Don't let low interest rates get you down. How would you like tax-deferred growth higher than what banks offer? Why let a bank pay you next to nothing when you can get 3- and 5-year fixed annuity interest rates over 5% tax-deferred? Some fixed annuity contracts even let you access as much as 10% of your account balance, surrender penalty-free. Call us now for your short-term money solutions at 833-413-SAFE. That's 833-413-7233. Fixed annuities are backed up by the claims-paying ability of the issuing life insurance company and are not FDIC insured. We have software to help you choose from hundreds of highly rated life insurance companies. So call us now at 833-413-SAFE. That's 833-413-7233. Are you age 59 and a half or older and still working? Did you know that you may be able to move some or all of your retirement money to an individual retirement account without any taxes? Why keep your money in your employer's plan with management fees, exposure to significant market risk, and limited options for guaranteed lifetime income that you can't outlive? What will happen to your plan at work if the market crashes? Call Tim Wood now for retirement planning that will protect what you've worked so hard for and create a retirement that is safe and secure. Call 833-413-SAFE. That's 833-413-7233. It's time to find out more. Call us now at 833-413-SAFE. That's 833-413-7233. You're listening to the Safe Money Retirement Show with your host, Tim Wood.
Welcome back to the Safe Money Retirement Show. I'm Tim Wood, a Safe Money Retirement Specialist. In today's case file, we'll explore Bob's situation. Bob is 59 years old and he is a high school principal, has been for a long time, and he doesn't plan to retire until he's at least 65. He may work a little bit longer, but it's getting a little bit burnt out, but he wants to get ahead of the game. He's a smart man. He found me by doing a search on Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor site. That's how he got in touch with me. But anyway, Bob spent his entire career, ever since he was a teacher, contributing to the school system's 403B plan, which, if those of you that don't know what that is, it's just like a 401k, but it's for public school employees. And he actually had built up a nest egg of $320,000. But he also is well aware that those type of accounts are subject to fluctuations in the market, and he's not really confident in the market these days because, you know, there are a lot of things that could happen in the near future. So what can we do to help this principal protect his principal and grow it over the next 6+ years? What we did was we actually found a solution with a deferred fixed indexed annuity. How this one works, it actually protects his nest egg because it's got a zero floor, meaning he cannot ever lose a penny in this plan. So he's getting growth and he's getting no losses. And this particular plan gives him the option every year of having his money grow based on a fixed rate or based on a particular market index or a mix of the two. He doesn't have to do 100% in either. He can choose every year how he wants his money to grow. And then after the 6-year deferral, he can turn on the income or he can let it continue to defer. Now, the great thing about this is if he gets really frustrated and decide he wants to turn on the income even before then, he can do that as well. So it's giving him the best of both worlds, no chances for losses, good growth, and he can turn on the income whenever he wants. And it's going to be a guaranteed check for the rest of his life to go along with Social Security. And Bob and his wife, now secure in their safe money retirement game plan, are sleeping like babies, and you know what? So am I. Well, I'm about out of time, and I would like to thank you for listening to the Safe Money Retirement Show. If you're serious about your financial future, give me a call, and together we'll get your retirement savings on the fast track to accumulate while reducing exposure to market loss. Thanks for listening, and until next time at the same time, I'm Tim Wood reminding you to stay safe so you can step into a secure future.
You've been listening to the Safe Money Retirement Show with your host, Tim Wood. Find out how to contractually guarantee that your hard-earned money is safe from market losses and that you have an income you can't outlive so you can have the retirement that you deserve. Call Tim Wood now for your complimentary Safe Money Retirement Book and Information Kit at 833-413-SAFE. That's 833-413-7233. Or request your copy of Tim's book online at safemoneyretirement.com. The preceding information does not represent tax, legal, or investment advice. Surrender charges apply to base contracts. Optional lifetime income benefit riders are used to calculate lifetime payments only and are not available for cash surrender or in a death benefit unless specified in the annuity contract. Fees may apply. Guarantees are based on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the insurance company. No information presented today should be acted upon without meeting with a qualified and licensed professional. Obviously, by calling us now, you are just taking the first step towards protecting your retirement. It's important that you read all insurance contract disclosures carefully before making a purchase decision. Rates and returns mentioned on this program are subject to change without notice.